I try to live in the moment, and the new day will come. And if the sun stops shining just right into the storm.
Hello everybody, Narguy here, just back to you with another tips, tricks, and tutorials. Here I want to show you today of how I like to use the pound hammer and a little bit of the builder class loadout that I like to use. The Raven Staffs are nice minions to keep the mobs off your back. If something kind of goes really bad and you need your Terror Blade, you always need a weapon to be able to keep the Wyverns off, or if you're down in hail from building. The Pickaxe is kind of self-explanatory. It's kind of the best in mobile right now. The Pound Hammer is really nice for hammering blocks, especially as a builder. It's not too fast. The Axe, I find, is the best hammer in the game, but it's too fast. I learned that actually from a good builder on Twitch called Odin Smoke, and I'll leave a link in the description down there. The Rod of Discord, nice to be able to get to places that you can't get. You do have to be careful about the debuff though. Make sure it winds its way down before you use it again. If you use it too many times, it will hurt you and could possibly kill you. I like to use a couple of different potions. The main potion that I'm going to focus on here is the Builder's Potion, and that's kind of it. The other ones are just kind of at your own discretion. You can see I like to have a little bit of wiring kind of at hand, actuators, teleporters, switches, a couple little pressure plates. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I got a safe here for extra building materials, and also the piggy bank for extra building materials as well. The Grappling Hook from Christmas, it's the longest one again in mobile Terraria. It allows you to hold on to places and get into things, and as you fall you can still latch on. The Wisp in a Bottle is really nice. It allows you to see at places in dark underground that you couldn't normally see. And then the paintbrushes and different things like that. Spectre paintbrushes, because they're a little bit faster, I feel. Plus they look a little bit cooler than the normal ones. So yeah, one more thing I wanted to show you is also the armor and the equipment or accessories per se that you have on a builder class. The Tiki mask, you can see there, allows me for maximum amount of minions. That gives me the 5 crows or the 5 ravens. It's kind of the strongest minion class or summoning class that you can get. The Duke Fish on wings. Everything is at a defense of warding. I got the toolbox there. Increases item placed and ranged by 1. Again, it extends that little box, the cursor box that you have. It extends that range outside of that so you can place blocks further. Warding Bricklayer. You can lay things down a lot faster. The extended grip. Again, you're reaching out a little bit longer. And again, all warding, so increasing the defense, and I got that defense at 55, you can see there. And the portable cement mixer. So that's my building class. That's like the ultimate, it helps you build and helps you extend out as much and maximum possible with the building potions and everything like that. Once I hit all my debuffs, the mining potion, the light potion, and then also the calming potion. That's kind of what it looks like as far as what I like to build with. Cool. So I'm going to stop the video here and then come back and do the hammer, I think, and show you guys how to hammer this down and give you an idea of the easy way I found to use the pound hammer and be able to hammer the blocks at an efficient rate instead of using the axe, because the axe tends to be a little too fast. Okay. Sorry everyone. I think before we do the hammer tutorial, I'm going to do just a little thing on laying some walls down. And exactly, how far they can extend down. When you have your building builder class kind of out. You can see that I have my builder potion buff going there. I can go down 12 blocks with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's really nice. And if I stand right underneath it, I think 12 is still the max excuse me, that I can go. Had a little frog in the throat. Now, if the debuff goes down, it will allow me to place 11, right? So the builder's potion, the buff, gives me 1 extra block. Now, if I didn't have any of my equipment or accessories on, toolbox, right, bricklayer, extended grip, and my portable concrete cement mixer awesomeness, I would only be able to place 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can kind of get an idea of the range that you get between each different one, and the reason why a building class is better than building with, I don't know, a guy that, has turtle armor or something. Anyway, I'm not a tank, I'm a builder. So, yeah. The other thing I wanted to show you, too, is the idea of laying some walls down and stuff like that. Now, there's a kind of an easy way that I found when you're laying walls, is if I actually just press on my D-pad in the middle of it, it will actually lay walls, but the walls have to be in front of me first, right? So if I reach over here to the left and I start placing these walls, right, I can't go out to the right, even though my D-pad will go right, or over here, you can see my wisp is going that way. But as soon as the walls are in front of me, I can place them, right? And then that just makes it a little bit easier as you're kind of going around. This is also a kind of a cool little trick right here, is to do a cool little circle just by using your tab of where your outline of your center position is at from where you're building. Nice fast little circle. You can see with all the accessories and how fast I can actually lay down walls and everything. So yeah, hopefully this last little trick will work here as far as showing you how to update something that you have built. Say you've built something here and you zoom out on your map, right? And you're like, alright, that looks really cool. That's exactly what I wanted. That's awesome, right? Well, you need to move it. You need to change it and stuff like that, right? All of a sudden. Taking it out with the hammer, again, the pound hammer is not something that's very fast. I found keeping my finger in the middle of the D-pad and not moving it left and right, because if I move it, I can't actually, it messes with it. But if I stand right in front of the walls and I hold down my D-pad, it will just continue to take down the walls, and I don't have to move my right D-pad and my right finger. For me, I don't have to move it around, and I can just kind of hold it in the middle of it and move the guy around, and it seems like he seems to take care of everything. You can see again the pound hammer is not super crazy fast, but it seems to get the job done if you need to take something out here. This is not taking that long. I don't know if the mining potion kind of helps taking the walls down or not. I like to think that the mining potions do, but I really don't think they do. It's just more of me, what I just personally... But I don't think they do. I think they actually just help with the actual blocks and not walls. So, we're going to take this out, and then again I'm going to show you that trick of how to update your map in-game and not have to go out of your game to update your map. So we zoom out. Oh, it's still there. Wait, it's not what it looks like. No, that wall's not there. But if we zoom and we go straight up to the top and we jump from about spawn level and we fly straight up to the top of the map, fly back down. People ask me, do you float down? Do you not float down? Do you float? Do you not? I don't know. Just go up, go back down. It doesn't work every single time, but it works majority of the percentage of the time here. We go again back down to about spawn level. We zoom out to our mini map, and you can see now our map is updated in game. This is a great building technique so that you can actually zoom out and see the building or whatever you're constructing in a smaller version. So I hope this helped you out, and then we're going to go over now to the hammer time and block, hammering, and show you guys how to do these different things right here, and we'll see you in a second. You can see here I have these blocks laid out a little bit and stuff like that. So yeah, if you hit the block that you're trying to hammer one time, it was going to make it flat. If you hit it 2 times, it's going to make it at a right angle, 3 times a left angle, 4 times you can see at a downward angle, and then the 5th time at the downward angle in the opposite direction. Down here I have this kind of display that's going to show you guys of how to hit them, and hit them accurately, because when your finger is on in mobile Terraria and your finger's on the screen, it's kind of hard to see the actual block of what position it's in. Let's get it back to the first one. You can see there, if you hit it at the very end there in that last one, it'll go back to the original position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back to the original position, correct? So if we go over here to the display and I want to hammer these things down, on the first one I want to go and count 2, because that's the angle. The second one that I want to do, right? 2, and I'm going to count 2, and I'm going to actually kind of see the particle effects as they break, and maybe I'll even zoom in a little bit here, and that'll help out. 1, 2, 1, 2. This one's over here. I'm going to tap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes you miss it. It's okay. You'll get better as you go. These guys here, we're going to tap 5 times, because this is 5, right? The last one. 5. Perfect. Sweet. Now you can just see, as far as hammering those blocks, it just makes it a little bit easier and a little bit faster, and not trying to hit them every time. Using the axe itself, I think, is a little too fast. That's why the pound hammer itself is really nice, because it's kind of an in-between. It doesn't take walls down as fast as the axe, but it seems to get the job done. Yeah. And as far as ideas, as far as actuated blocks, not only for cool different styles of buildings, different shapes, you can also use them to hammer, the waterfalls. And here you can see I've displayed the rainbow waterfall kind of coming down there. So yeah, that's kind of the hammer tutorial. I hope that helped out a little bit for you guys, and we'll see you next time.